If you are reaching this point in your life, my gorgeous Leonie, where you are going to become aware of this ongoing battle in your life. There is an ongoing battle in your life that you are going to become aware of at the beginning of this week, and I know that you will know what am I talking about here, because that particular ongoing battle in your life has drained your energy, okay, has made you tired. And then at the same time, that particular ongoing battle just made you feel really negative for a while now, because it was constantly at the back of your mind. What a really good thing it's actually going to happen at the beginning of this week. There is this specific news and information you are going to become aware of. This specific news and information is going to clearly and directly answer a really big, massive, huge, enormous question in your life. What are you gonna do with this? How are you gonna, what is the necessary step? Because now in itself, that is going to make you aware of the fact that you are really, this is going to happen completely unexpectedly, and it's going to require from you to really pretty much so answer to that, respond to this spontaneously. And when we respond to things spontaneously, when things happen just completely out of the blue, when we completely when we are not expecting this whatsoever, then these are also very important moments in our lives, which are bringing us a really a very powerful opportunity as well. Karmically, this is very important, and also at the same time there was a spiritual reason why you had to respond to this situation in a spontaneous way, and why this all had to happen in such a within such a situation. But the bottom line is that an ongoing battle, my gorgeous Leonie, in your life, it's about to come to an end. And it's all about this news and information that you're going to have, which is immediately going to open your eyes, but you will know exactly what do you need to do. You will know that you're entering a very important stage in your life, and now this is going to make you aware of the fact that you are your own authority, my gorgeous Leonie. You have the will and the power to create your life's structure. So this is going to allow you to do what you need to do, what you wanted to do for a while, but you were slowed down by this, acquired a lot indeed. This in itself, my gorgeous Leonie, almost a couple of days after that moment in time, you are going to be facing a major choice in your life. That major choice that you are going to be facing is so important, because you will know instantly that that choice is going to bring happiness to you and to those people around you. And you're also going to be happy like you've never been happy before. I'm not saying that you were sad and negative, please don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that you're reaching a milestone in your life on your spiritual journey. So things that you're going to be feeling are going to be felt on a completely different level. Pay attention to the actual realizations, and pay attention to the actual ideas that you're going to have at around that time as well, because this is going to bring you very, very close to your own truth. And that in itself is going to require from you to think about the structure in your life, because you're going to realize right now that certain things are slowly but surely going to start changing, but most certainly in terms of the actual priorities, this is going to be an important stage. So it's to do with your own truth, but of course it's to do with you realizing that now you need to come up with an important, you need to think about the structure, you need to think about the routine, and then at the same time there is someone that is going to actually give you an absolutely superb and mind-blowing advice. Somebody who is in your life, somebody who's a part of your life. Maybe this is a partner, maybe this is a best friend, maybe this is a family member, somebody very open-minded, very beautiful in and out, and somebody rather spiritual. It's going to give you an excellent advice, and that excellent advice, it's also at the same time going to give you some kind of indication of how long is something actually going to take. And this is going to mean to you more than you can possibly imagine, because it's a lot about justice, it's a lot about karmic justice, and it's also like kind of like a lot about you understanding that once you get that, once you receive that excellent advice, you will understand clearly that you get what you give. So of course that this is a lot to do with the justice, and of course that this is a lot to do with the karma in your life. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Leone, you know, it's like basically you are going to have a really good, excellent, mind-blowing news, which is going to give you so much courage, and it's going to make you feel extremely optimistic. There is something very special that you're going to recognize about yourself and about your skills as well. But then again, you're going to learn something very special about yourself. But then again, this in itself, this good news, you know, is going to give you so much courage and optimism, not only because you're going to recognize something so special about yourself, but you're also going to feel so happy because you will know that some kind of a wish, you know, some kind of a dream, it's about to come true. This in itself is going to lead towards your own success and victory, and you're going to find yourself on an advantage, you know, and this having the advantage, and this is brilliant because it's to do with a really great achievement in your life, which is going to lead towards you having a pretty much so, and knowing that you are going to have a financial security that it's going to come through this. But then at the same time, this is going to be the time of your life where you're going to realize that people in your life are also very important. Do you hear that? People in your life, did you hear that car alarm? People in your life are really important. This is exactly what you're going to realize, and you will kind of start blaming yourself, like why you're not doing more in life. Maybe you will want to start going out there a bit more. Maybe you will want to kind of reconnect with people. Maybe you will want to kind of investigate certain things in your life. I can see that so much is going to start opening up in terms of you wanting to explore specific things in your life, but also you will want to come out of your shell. You're gonna really reconnect with yourself, and you're gonna realize the certain things in your life that you haven't been doing because that mean to you so much because you felt too restricted. Now that restriction, it's about to shift, and this is going to lead towards an important moment in your life which is also going to show you so much potential in life apart from those things that you have been focusing on. This is going to help you to release so much of a negative energy, and that in itself, it's also going to help you to reconnect with so many different parts of you. So there are very interesting realizations and ideas that you are going to have, which are also going to involve other people in your life, in terms of you having fun with people and in terms of you reconnecting with people as well. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Leone, it's basically you are, do you know what, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to be completely honest, you are going to feel a little bit sad and a little bit negative. I know I'm just such a dark Lala, aren't I? But then again, this life, it's not, do you know what I mean? It's not all meant to be pink, purple, beautiful, gorgeous, this and that, blah, blah, blah. No, baby, no. Balance is always really important. Otherwise, things are not real. Do you know what I mean? You know, we are not being honest with ourselves. So we just have to sometimes dig deep in order to see certain things about ourselves, which makes us to see even further when it comes to our intuition and when it comes to our own understanding about ourselves and our own reflection. And most importantly, why do we kind of respond to the certain things in life in a certain way that, you know, without like, like, why do we respond to the certain things in life in a certain way, and then we blame ourselves later? Oh, why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? The reason why am I saying this is because at the end of this week, you are going to feel a little bit of sadness and a little bit of pain and a little bit of negativity, just because you're going to be in this mode where you're going to be like, oh God, I'm so pissed off with myself, because you will regret. You will regret that refused some kind of an offer in the past. You will regret because you are going to be thinking about some kind of missed opportunity, and you're going to find yourself within this stagnation. And then at the same time, what you need to understand, I know that this is going to sound really weird, but somebody in your life I know, don't attack me, please. But somebody in your life needs your help. And at around that time, specifically at around the 11th and 12th of March, so this reading is in between the 6th and the 12th of March. So this is in between the 11th and the 12th of March, strictly. When you go through this situation, you feel a bit sad. Now, suddenly, there is this specific person in your life that needs your help. I don't know whether this is a financial help or what kind of help this person needs. It really depends. But you are almost immediately going to remember this person who needs this help in your life. But almost as if you didn't want to help to that person because you wanted them to help themselves. But there is a bit more going on in that person's life. And you know that as well. So I know you're going to tell me I'm crazy or something, but at around the time when you feel sad and negative, you're going to be thinking about this. You're going to feel regret. You're going to be thinking about how you refused some kind of offer in the past. You're going to be thinking about some kind of missed opportunity. And at around that time, you're also going to remember this person in your life that needs your help. I don't know whether this is a financial help or whatever help there is, but you need to understand that there is something not quite right with that person. That person is going through something very, very difficult, very dark and very negative, and it is most certainly not to judge and not to take anything personal coming from this person. I think you know that too. And that person still needs a little bit of your help, just a little bit. And I know that you're going to say to me that I'm crazy, but when you become aware of that person, who this is, you help her. Or help him. You help this person almost immediately. And that in itself, it's like, oh my God. That in itself, it's like, if you do this, you are really, if you help that person, you will see that no, it's not going to be a long after that moment in time. It's not going to be long at all. It could be like a few days. It could be a couple of days. It could be like a 1 week. It's not going to be long after that moment in time when you are going to have that particular opportunity again. It's going to bounce back and it's going to become like a big massive mama standing right in front of you, and you're not going to be able to ignore this big mama whatsoever. So you know this is important. Big mama is going to be standing right in front of you, staring at your gorgeous face, my gorgeous Leonie. I'm going to be like, yeah, okay then, you know. So this is what I want you to understand. So it's like a basically not that long after that moment in time. It's to do with karma, but it's also to do with a very sacred karma, and it's a very kind of like a rapid response to this particular karma, because this is very, very unique indeed. So it's going to happen very quick and very soon, because what you're going to do to that person, almost like as if you're going to save somebody's life, like literally. I know this sounds morbid, but you know what I mean. This is life. So it's almost as if you are going to save somebody's life, literally. And this is why very soon after that moment in time, within 1 week exactly, you are going to have that opportunity that made you feel so worried. As a direct result or karma, you are going to have that missed opportunity or some kind of refused offer, some kind of offer that refused. So this is important because it is really gonna make you feel so happy, and it's going to be an important stage of your life. And also at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Leon, it's basically, you know, an important reunion. You're going to become aware of an important reunion here. And once you become aware of an important reunion, there is someone there's going to be few different people around, but one of them is going to tell you something. One of them is going to help you to open your eyes, and one of them is going to touch you very, very deep within your spirit, within your soul. Somebody who knows you really well in and out. Like, oh my God, that particular person is not only going to open your eyes, but it's also going to make you aware of the fact that you do need to abandon something. You do need to move on from something. You know, something that's making you so unhappy, something that's been making you so unhappy for so long. And only those people who are so important to us can have any impact on our lives, because they make us so well. So they know us so well. So this is going to be an important reunion, because something is going to be singled out about you by someone, that you need to move on from something or someone in your life, because it's making you really, really unhappy. And later on, you're going to be so grateful for this, like, oh my God. So now, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards. God, my nails are only tiny. Oh, here we go. So I have to squash the oracle card. So now, there you go. So now, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards. Oh, they smell so nice. Terrible. I smell everything. I smell everything. All my life, I smell things. Like this time, these oracle cards are new. Oh my God, that smell. Smells so nice. Okay, anyway. So now, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards and I'm going to see what is going to be an oracle card for this week. You see this luminous. Look at this. You are about to go through such a powerful transformation. You need to find something that you like working on. You need to find something that you want to grow. You need to find something at the beginning of the week, this week, that you want to work on. You need to find something at the beginning of this week that means to you so much that you want to progress with. So what is this? What does it mean to you so much? Is it to do with love? Is it to do with emotions? Is it to do with the business? Is it to do with the finances? Is it to do with your life in general? Okay? You need to understand, you need to pick one thing that you're going to be working on, because you're going to be shining very, very brightly. You're going through a very powerful transformation of your life. This is going to be more powerful than you can possibly imagine. So what you need to understand, it's not about you being seen by people this week, not about you going through some kind of a test. No, baby, no. It's about you finding a part of your life that means to you so much that you want to progress with, and put as much as energy towards it, as much as you possibly can. And trust me, you are going to create something sacred, and very soon someone is going to get in touch with you, and very soon someone is going to have an offer for you, which is going to create probably the most mind-blowing stage of your life. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, do not forget this whatsoever. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.